Kawasaki J125. Review ideal commuter scooter. If you want cheap simple commuting in comfort with style and reliability, then look no further than the Kawasaki J125. Looking like a Kawasaki ZX-10R from the front with its sleek Ninja family styling, the J125 is really a Taiwanese-made Kymco Downtown 125 underneath, just like the larger Kawasaki J300, which is based on the Downtown 300. Related, Kawasaki J125 discontinued for Euro 5. All Kawasaki did to make the 125 version was swap the 300 engine for a 125, almost everything else remains the same. This means it's a far more physically substantial machine than its competition and tips the scales at a hefty 182 kilograms. Don't be put off by its lack of capacity, though. In any major city commute you really don't need anything more than what the Kawasaki J125 provides. Ride quality and brakes. The Kawasaki J125 might weigh in at a portly 182 kilograms, that's only 25 kilograms less than a 2021 ZX-10R superbike, but it isn't noticeable on the move. It carries its weight low and underslung, almost giving it a pendulum feel as you dart between traffic. This also helps with slow speed control. At its 2016 launch, the Maxxis rubber did its best to find grip on the sometimes very slippery Spanish roads, and the standard issue ABS is a big selling point for new or inexperienced riders. Despite its J300 dimensions, the wide seat is actually low, and as you'd expect, the automatic J125 is a doddle to ride, especially around town. Engine. The single-cylinder 4-stroke Kymco motor is much more responsive than you'd expect. It will comfortably haul its big body up to an indicated 62 miles per hour without any fuss and roll onto a little more. It'll also cruise happily at those speeds, albeit with the engine working overtime at around 9,000 RPM. It's doing around 6,000 RPM at 30 miles per hour around town and will happily out-accelerate any of our four-wheeled friends from the lights. Reliability and build quality. The Kawasaki J125 uses a Kymco Chinese base. The single-cylinder engine still says Kymco on the side, it's based on the Kymco Downtown 125. However, Kawasaki have tried their utmost to give the J125 an air of quality using parts from Kawasaki's J300. Essentially, the J125 is just the J300 with a smaller engine. We've only got the one Kawasaki J125 owner's review on the site. It gets 4 out of 5 stars, but it's not quite clear why. Value versus rivals. In 2016, the Kawasaki J125 was £3,799 for the standard model, or £3,899 for the limited edition model, paint only. In comparison, Suzuki's Bergman was £3,499 and the Kymco Downtown on which it's based on was £3,299. But it's cheaper than Honda's Forza, and the modifications Kawasaki have made gives the J125 a quality feel, and it should hold its value better than the Chinese Kymco. Other rivals to consider include the Honda PCX 125 and Honda CB 125F should you fancy something with a manual gearbox. Equipment. There is enough under-seat storage for a full-face helmet and A4 briefcase. Additionally, there is a small glove box up front with a 12V socket, perfect for charging your mobile phone. There's a useful bag hook above the fuel cap between your legs, too. ABS comes as standard, as does the pedal racy discs. There's even an anti-temper anti-theft ignition barrel, and the twin rear shocks have preload adjustment for carrying a pillion. It's a shame the front glove box isn't lockable.